I'm ready. Believe that. You hear me? So I want to get into and talk about warlocks. See, I see a lot of things on the internet, social media, YouTube, etc., etc. So you look around, you see so many people, right, talking about the spiritual realm, spiritual warfare. Watch out for the Jezebels, the hussies, the warlocks, etc., etc., etc. Right? Boom. But see, it's a lot of people talking, wearing this certain fake image, wearing materials. You see people have their sage, have their so-called what platforms, their stands, man, their altars, etc., etc. But a lot of people be faking the phone. For what? Faking why? For money, guapino, federale, etc., etc. But it's a lot of so-called spiritual beings, so-called chosen ones, right? Faking the funk to the people, lying to the people, not really for the people. You hear me? You dig me? You get my drift? Do you dig what I'm saying, man? I'm not playing, man. Yeah. But at the end of the day, they don't even realize they're not even spiritually inclined with themselves, definitely not with the world. They really have no real discernment for nothing. But they walk around here, around yonder, lying, talking this and talking that. And we live in a world where everyone is naive, gullible, believes anything, especially if a certain individual has the numbers, the platform, the stage, the clout, the guapino, federale, boom, right, etc., etc., etc. See, this is a race of humans that believe anything, that are very dumb, bamboozled, have a high capability to be brainwashed. If something sounds good, they don't question it, man. They can be deceived by numbers, they can be deceived by perception. And as we know, this world is definitely about perception, bruh. You hear me? No cap. You see it in government play, you see it in entertainment, celebrities, you see it in the real world, at the workplace, everywhere, man. When you go out amongst people, amongst humans, you see it all day, every day. Yeah. So someone can have a certain perception and it can even maybe be wrong. But this is the world we live in. Babylon, stay aware. And I must always say it, right? Reiterate it. This is not the world God intended for this to be. Ooh, this is not the way God intended this world to be. Period. And I stand on that 10 toes down. You hear me? I don't care what no one says, what any humans are talking about, any so-called leaders, so-called Christians, Muslims, Buddhas, whatever, man. Yeah. If you can sit back and really think about it, boom, and say, hey, this is how God intended for it to be, you are definitely delusional. I mean, look around, look at America, look at humanity, not just in America, not just in the US, but worldwide, baby. Yeah. Look at the turmoil, the evil, the wickedness, the lies, the deceit, the drugs, the poverty running rampant. I repeat, the poverty running rampant, right? Right. So like I know, or maybe you don't know, but I'm here to tell you, don't be fooled by the lies. See, yeah, they can fool you, probably, maybe, but they cannot fool me. No longer, no way, no how. But warlocks, warlocks, warlocks' main job is to destroy a woman. But men must be aware of warlocks too, because warlocks can come in the form of fake friends, fake family members, fake manly bonds, homeboy, etc. Man. But warlocks are mostly men, man, who are sent to seek and destroy for real. But majority women, right? You see it all over the world. Men destroying, breaking down good women. For what? Why? Because that is their main intention. That's what they were sent to do, man. For real. Break down a woman, destroy a woman, a good woman. They see a light in her. They see something shining bright in her, right? They want to break it down, huh? They want to tear it down. And on the inside, I don't care what they portray on the exterior. On the interior, they are evil. They are wicked. They have no self love, no self respect. They really hate self. So they take that hate, they take that fake aggression, they take that fake toughness and normally take it out on a good woman. That's why you see so many good women being destroyed, right? Right. So when I say watch out for the Jezebels, watch out for the hussies, women must watch out for the warlocks. I know it's a lot of people that sit around and you know, make content about women and how bad women are. And yeah, a lot of women are messed up, dog. No cap, evil, wicked, etc., trying to get over all that, man. Heavy, man. Yeah. We know how the system is, how it benefits women, raggedy bitches as well. So I know all that, but I'm not biased here. Just like it's bad women out there around yonder, guess what? It's bad men out there around yonder, baby. Yeah. So at the end of the day, good women, huh? Be aware. See, women nowadays have no discernment. That's why I hate to see women get on here and get online, whatever platform it is, and act like they're so spiritual. You know, you got people, so-called advocates for men or advocates for women on here lying, these therapists lying, dog, giving other women erroneous information, telling them what to look for in a relationship, how to carry themselves right, how to act, what to be aware of, what to accept and what to not accept when they can't even get their own relationships or marriages right. So they sitting up on here lying for a check, and they're not just lying to adults or younger adults, they're lying to little girls, right? Lying to the youth, brainwashing, bamboozling the minds of the young women, young females, have them thinking a certain way, not even really knowing what to look for. Period. Bottom line, bro. No cap. That's what pisses me the hell off. A lot of people faking the damn funk, bro. For real. It's so many so-called platforms, man, and influencers giving women information, and they're ran through. They're 304s, huh? They always tooting and booting it up for the wrong man. They're not mentally stable. They're not mentally capable, bro. You hear me? Heavy. A lot of them running around with multiple baby daddies, dog. You hear me, huh? Heavy, man. They can't pick a right man to save their damn life, but they get on here and talk and cap and act like they know something about the spiritual realm when they ain't even been alone for a year. They've been in 5 different relationships in 5 years. Better yet, a year, dog. You hear me? No cap. And they sit up here and fake the funk, huh? Act like they know God or want to be close to God or act like they're religious, all of the above. But they don't know God at all. They don't have a religious bone in their body, but they get on here and cap. So warlocks are sent to destroy good women, break good women down. A woman can have a good heart. If a warlock sees that right, his intentions are to come in, make her drop her guards, huh? Yeah. Make her comfortable, whether it's sexually, huh? Mentally, etc. And we already know how women go crazy, lose their mind, lose all well-being over sex, over lust. Period. Bottom line, huh? Yeah. You hear me? We know what sex does to a woman mentally, how she can be attached, bro, how she can be caught up, especially if the right man comes along. So at the end of the day, the warlock comes around, huh? Boom. Makes her comfortable, tells her lies, feeds her bullshit, right? Put certain things in her mind, bro, to the point where she believes it, where she's so in love and he makes her think that he loves her for real. Whole time he doesn't care. Whole time he's playing her. And as you know, someone can hide who they are for 3 years. So you do the damn math. That's why you see people act one way, then boom, they're acting totally different. You see situations all the time. Oh, they totally changed. I don't know what happened. No, you know what happened. You know what happened. They tricked you. They bamboozled you. They deceived you. That's why you must be aware, dog. You must be spiritually inclined. But women, be careful. You see a lot of women getting beat down, deal with abusive relationship, dog. Where the man takes her soul. How many videos are circulating where women getting beat, getting their heads knocked off, getting raped, getting assaulted, etc., etc., etc. And then on top of that, a lot of women stay and deal with toxicity because they're sick in the mind. They're brainwashed in the mind. And a lot of them have demons riding them, right? Have evil entities riding them. Then they have the warlock that betrays them, but makes them fall in love at the same time, plays with their mind, plays the game, bro. You hear me? No cap. We see it day after day, marriages, relationships, whatever. That is the warlock's main goal. Yeah. He identifies, then he attacks, then he breaks down, homie. Yeah. You know, he leads with kindness, smiles, fake handshakes and fake hugs and fake promises. Oh, it sounds good, right? It sounds real good. How many women have you heard say, oh, he talked so kind to me, he was so nice, he came in a certain way, oh, he loves me, he cares for me, oh, he does that, he does this, boom. And then 2 3 months he's beating her brains in. He's destroying her mind, destroying her soul, cheating on her, man, taking shit from her, doing nothing to help her, you know. And most warlocks, they want to see women on their level, right? They want to destroy any hope, any positivity in a woman, right? They want to break down her confidence, break down her self-esteem, leave her broken. I repeat, leave her broken. Huh? And then it's on to the next one. Like I say, like a Jezzy, a hussy seeks to destroy, right? A warlock seeks to destroy, homie. Yeah, heavy, man. Yeah. Or if we're talking about warlocks in friendship, seeks to destroy his homeboy, break down his homeboy, find a way to manipulate or go behind his homeboy's back. He leads with loyalty. Oh, you my dog, you my nigga. You hear me, huh? Yeah, I'm rocking with you. Huh? You can trust me. Boys, handshakes, boom. But at the same time, he goes behind his back and tries to smash his girl, homie. Yeah. Or tries to snake him out, homie. Yeah. Or if we're talking streets, yeah, he gets back door for money, for materials, for a woman, etc., etc., etc. Man, you must be spiritually inclined for real. This is a real deal here. No Holyfield, but shout out respect to Holyfield, right? He is a boxing legend. I demand you to listen, bro. Pay attention her early, man. Heavy. Yeah. You know? Yeah, man. But a lot of women never learn. Yeah. Because once that warlock breaks her down, she's so mentally exhausted, mentally tore down. Yeah, she can sit up there and fake the funk, talk about she's going to spend time alone, work on herself, work on her soul, work on her spirit and her goals. Majority of the time, that's cap. It's right on. She moves right on to the next nigga. And when I say nigga, I mean black, white, Asian, whatever, dog. This can be amongst any races. We see it throughout the world, amongst every race. Every woman goes through it. Every woman deals with it, bro. You hear me? No cap. They are so lost to the point they will give up on their children, put a man over their children. How wicked, you hear me? Is that how crazy, you hear me? Is that how sick, diabolical, right? Sadistic is that, man? I repeat, I ask you that. Fire them comments up, man. Yeah, but this is the world we live in, right? This is Babylon. Certain things you must stay aware of. But she's so torn. Her confidence is so broken down. She doesn't trust men, but she loves men. She needs that man. She needs that bad spirit. She needs that evil on her. She has fell in love with that toxicity all day, every day. She wants to run from it, but she can't. And some of them don't even want to run from it because guess what? Some of them love it. Like you hear me say, some people love the evil being on them. Some people love being a demon, huh? Yeah. Some people love being stuck in their evil, wicked, malicious ways, manipulative, narcissistic ways, whatever, homie. Yeah. And then they play the victim. Yeah, they fake the funk and play the victim, bro. You hear me? No cap. But good women get destroyed every day. And the warlock is so satisfied when he breaks a good woman, takes her to her breaking point, to a point of no return, you know? Think about it, man. Just sit there and think about it. Yeah, it's wicked, man. It's real wicked. But the warlock roams. That's why you must be careful who you let in your home, who you meet, who you come across, who you give your energy to, who you lay down with, who you even exchange words with, who you get close to, tell your business to, man. You know, it's heavy, man. Yeah. Who you really rock and roll with, who you lock in with. It can change everything, good or bad. But warlocks roam, bruh. So you must work on self. You must become one with self. This is self-talk on a daily, baby. You hear me? No cap. When you're on a certain path, you realize things, man. You focus on certain things, man. You see what matters and what doesn't matter. You see through people. You read people, huh? Yeah. Through experiences as well. A lot of people get on this internet, talk out the side of their ass, talk out their neck, really saying nothing, really been through nothing, or really learned from nothing. Just talking, bro. They JT, they just talking, right? Right. So once again, boom, man. Watch out for the warlocks. Watch out for the Jezzies. Watch out for the Hussies. Watch out for the demons and vultures lurking. Don't give them your energy. You know? Yeah. You know what it is. Big warrior here. Babylon, stay aware. Fire them comments up. Let me know how you feel about the video. Wicked, man. Yeah.